Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma. We are live here at the East Central Sports Complex in East Tulsa, nestled just off of the historic Route 66. Tonight, the matchup between the Glenpool Warriors and the Tulsa Hale Rangers. The weather tonight, I'm not sure we could have drawn it up any better. We are in the mid-70s with a slight breeze going west to east. Both teams come in tonight with records that could be improved, and they look to capitalize tonight in a beautiful setting. The sun just over our left shoulders here in the booth, casting its beautiful rays on the football field, which is just how we like it here in Oklahoma. As we approach 7 o'clock in Oklahoma, you know what time it is. That means there's high school football all over the state. And we welcome you to our broadcast here at Game Day Films, brought to you by Vite Media. I'm Nicholas Hines. Joined with me in the broadcast booth tonight, my producer Nick. Thank you so much for joining us. As the teams come out for the kickoff, we'd like to remind you that if you are watching tonight, please be sure and comment, like, share, find us on YouTube. GameDayFilms.live be the link you want to share with your friends if you're going to join us live from East Tulsa tonight. The Hale Rangers come out donned in the navy blue, white trim, and silver helmets, looking sharp underneath the lights here in East Tulsa tonight. The Glenpool Warriors donning the silver white jersey, silver trim, silver pants, and their patented Glenpool blue helmets. The referees look ready. The coaches look ready. I am ready, and I hope that you are ready as we await kickoff here from the East Central Sports Complex. Seems to be some uniform issues here at the start of the game. The Oklahoma Athletic Board did a great job this year installing some new safety regulations for visors, shoulder pads, and length of the pants to make sure that we're covering the knees. Always important to protect these young athletes, especially early in their careers here in high school football in Oklahoma. It's so important that we put player safety paramount above everything else. It looks as though everybody is dressed correctly. The Glenpool Warriors raise their helmets to the sky in anticipation. And away we go. A high, short kick. That's a live ball at the 40-yard line. I don't know if that's accidental or brilliant, but you can't start a game any better for the Glenpool Warriors as the pseudo onside kick works out perfectly. And that will be a 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line of the Hale Rangers for the Glenpool Warriors.
Oh my gosh. Bro, that was me. Hey, go. Hey, bomber. Bomber.
As the Hale Rangers finally get set, the Warriors come out in the I formation.
Let's go! I like it, Keanu! Let's go.
Number 4, leading the Warriors tonight, apologize, don't have his name presently. Number 4 for the Warriors breaks the huddle now at the 38-yard line, a 2-yard gain on first down. A run up the middle here, a solid gain of 8 yards, waiting for the official signal, but that looks to be a Warrior first down. I'd like to take this opportunity to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by our friends at Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics. Located at 4545 South Harvard, Route 66 Dental is equipped with the latest technology in 3D imaging, laser surgery, and virtual implants. Schedule your appointment with Dr. David Wong, who is an Oklahoma native and board-certified periodontologist who's just as much fun as he is professional. Call 918-749-1850 or visit Route66.com. That's 918-749-1850. And back to the action here in the East Central Sports Complex. The Glenpool Warriors putting a solid drive here. Number 4 again sets up from the 29-yard line. Looks to be in the offset I formation. Everybody up on the line for Hale. The run over the right side, and looks to be a flag on the play, a possible horse collar tackle. A dangerous finish to the play. Good hustle by both teams to prevent the edge. As we wait on the referee to make the call, I'd like to remind you this evening's game is brought to you by Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates. With over 120 years of combined doctoral experience, Dr. Zellner and Associates are proud to offer you the $99 deal, covering an eye exam and a stylish pair of eyeglasses. Setting the eye care standard in Tulsa for over 25 years, visit the doctors at either of their 2 locations and book the right exam for you by going online to drzellner.com or visit Harvard or call 918-749-2020 or the Memorial location, call 918-461-2020. That's Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
Let's keep him back there.
Watch the ball.
The penalty on the play will back the Glenpool Warriors up to the 39-yard line. That will bring up a first down and 15. From the pistol formation, the Warriors run a reverse. Blockers out in front. And the wheels here. Great pursuit by number 19 for the Hale Rangers to prevent a touchdown. And the Glenpool Warriors come out with a little bit of trickeration on the reverse. What play design. Blockers out in front, a solid gain. That brings up a first and goal inside the 10.
Right here. Hey, what's your call? Bam, 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 bam.
The Warriors come out in the pistol offset I formation, 2 wide receivers. A fade pass to the back of the end zone, well played by number 3. While we have a break in the action, I'd like to remind you that Banning Contracting Services is a proud sponsor of tonight's game. They are a server-disabled, veteran-owned small business with a staff that includes 33% military veterans. Committed to flawless execution and 100% customer satisfaction, they are based in Tulsa and offer the highest quality and best IT telecommunication solutions, and they provide services to government contracts all over the world. They are an industry leader in technology, design, and installation, putting IT all together. That's banningcs.com or call 918-394-4950. After a false start penalty on second down, they back up 5 yards for a second and goal from the 15. The Warriors not making it easy on themselves. A 2 wide receiver set for the Warriors. A pass over the middle, well defended again. The pass into a crowd falls harmlessly to the turf. That will bring up a 3rd and goal from the 15-yard line after a promising start on the drive for the Warriors.
Hey, go get that! Third down, guys. Hey!
The 5-man front of the Hale Rangers with great pursuit to the outside. A beautiful tackle. The ball comes loose after the whistle. A broken tackle in the backfield leads to no gain, and that will bring up a 4th down play for the Glenpool Warriors. Great stop and pursuit there on the edge by the Hale Rangers. Fourth and goal here for the Glenpool Warriors from the 16-yard line. Great stand here by the Hale defense. The Warriors take the snap in shotgun and throw a fade to the corner. Again, well defended by number 3 for the Tulsa Hale Rangers. A massive stop there. I guess the Warriors don't have a kicking game they can trust. And a failed 4th and goal sets up a 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line for the Rangers. Number 19, D'Angelo Washington, sets up in the offset I pistol formation. 3 wide receivers set. The handoff up the middle goes nowhere as the Warriors were up to the task. That will bring up a 2nd down and 10, no gain on the play. Another play, an option play, and Washington calls his own number and gains a yard on the option play. The Hale Rangers with a 3rd down and long here on their first drive. The Glenpool Warriors making a defensive stand here early in the first quarter. The shotgun formation here flanked on both sides by Yarbrough and Colby Grogan. And a great read here on the edge by the Warriors. A massive stop brings up a 4th down and long for the Hale Rangers. And head coach Brian Jones sends out the punting unit, the punter standing on his own 5-yard line. And the punt is away, a high tumbling punt. Down at midfield, I apologize, the 49-yard line by the Hale Rangers. And while we have a break in the action, stay tuned for a message from our sponsors.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting. We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it. providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Fanning CS.
Putting IT all together.
And welcome back to East Central Sports Complex. The Glenpool Warriors with another dashing run over the right side. Looks to be a gain of 22 on the play if it stands. Waiting for the official spot. Another opportunity for the Warriors here in great field position. Here in the stadium, the pride of Tulsa Hale High School, providing some great musical background for tonight's setting as the lights take over and the sun officially sets on this beautiful Friday evening. The Warriors again come out. Number 4 under center. A 1st and 10 play, picks up what looks to be about 6 yards all the way down to the 9-yard line. That will bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Warriors. You're good. The Hale defense standing strong thus far. However, they have been on the field quite a bit here early in the game. And handoff over the right side. A great cutback picks up another couple yards, and that will set them up with a 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. A massive opportunity for the Warriors here tonight. The Warriors break the huddle, and under center, number 4 again for the Warriors with the handoff over the right side. Goes nowhere. A huge stop by number 20, Terry Yarbrough, taking no chances, driving the runner 5 yards back, waiting for the official spot here. Forward progress looks to be a no gain for the Warriors. Head coach Steve Edwards sends in the play. Number 4 gets them set up in the offset I formation. A handoff over the right side. And awaiting the signal here, a touchdown for the Glenpool Warriors. That running play over the right side, a 3-yard score. And some interesting extra point antics here by the Glenpool Warriors. Awaiting the extra point here from the Warriors. A fumbled snap, and that extra point goes awry, and that will leave our score 6-0 here in the East Central Sports Complex. 5:11 left on the clock here in the stadium. Come back in just 1 minute. Stay tuned for a message from one of our title sponsors.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
You are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup, I'll gladly let you fill it up.
And welcome back to the East Central Sports Complex. A short end-over-end kick, a 20-yard kick, sets up a 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line for the Tulsa Hale Rangers. D'Angelo Washington looks to get some movement going here. He will be joined in the backfield by number 20, Terry Yarbrough. Here on the second drive for head coach Brian Jones and the Hale Rangers.
Hey, double tight, Harry, get some water.
The shotgun snap, Yarbrough over the right side, breaks a tackle, and he is up the sidelines. That will be, looks to be a 30-yard scamper over the right side for number 20, Terry Yarbrough. A welcomed addition for the Hale Rangers. On the replay, you'll notice a beautiful cutback and stiff arm by Yarbrough to break it up the sidelines. Back to the live action here in the stadium. A great job changing field position. The game thus far had been played in the Hale end. Approaching the 4-minute and 30-second mark here in the stadium. The Hale Rangers again in shotgun, a tight formation, one receiver to the bottom, another handoff to Yarbrough, and he is stopped for a short gain. While we have a break in the action, I'd like to thank Lifeway Homes, who have been providing the highest quality homes at affordable prices. They are family-owned and operated, and Mike and Brenda Harrison have been serving the Tulsa area for over 15 years. You'll be blown away by what you can do with a prefab or modular home designed today. So create your own home custom inside and out. Helping good people find a great home. That's Lifeway Homes. Call them at 918-621-4663 or visit lifewayhomes.net. As the referee and head coach Steve Edwards decide what they want to do on the call here, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that our game tonight is brought to you by Video Revolution. So special thanks to our friends at Video Revolution who have been helping you with cutting-edge electronics since 1982. They specialize in home theater installations, repairs, and media conversions, and now creating communication solutions for Oklahoma businesses too. Video Revolution carries a long list of premium brand electronics, so join the revolution at 7030 South Lewis Avenue or visit videorevolution.com. You can also call 918-495-0586. That's Video Revolution. As the referees and coaches continue to confer on how much time should be on the clock. It looks like we may have an opportunity to play football in just 1 second. As we await this second down and 7 from the Rangers, finally the whistle blows and we are back to football here in the East Central Sports Complex. Motion to the left. Washington again in the shotgun, a handoff to number 20, Yarbrough, who is tackled in the backfield. That will be a loss of 3 on the play, and that will bring up a massive 3rd down and 11 for the Hale Rangers. After a great start to the drive, a 30-yard scamper by Yarbrough, the defense has bowed their backs and stood strong on this second drive. Washington again in the shotgun, tight formation, calls his own number over the right side, and that fools no one. A gain of 1 on the play. A huge decision here for head coach Brian Jones, a 4th down. We are still in the first quarter, the 3.5-minute mark, but a massive play here for the Hale Rangers, who looks to go for this first down here, an opportunity to pin the Warriors deep in their own zone. Coach Jones deciding instead to go for this 4th down. Washington in the shotgun. A 5-step drop, flushed out by the blitz, looks to get the corner, and Washington turns the corner. Great speed and athleticism. Did he get enough to get the first down? Waiting on the official spot, a huge scamper for number 19, D'Angelo Washington. Picks up a first down for the Hale Rangers. Great athleticism over the left side, just outrunning the linebackers. A 1st and 10. Washington waits for the play from head coach Jones. The players already a tight formation again for the Rangers here. Stack formation to the top. A handoff to the up man, number 2, Grogan, who looks to have a minimal gain on the play. A 2nd down and looks to be 9 here for the Hale Rangers. Grogan and Washington in the backfield. Shotgun formation, single receiver to the bottom. Single coverage. And they run to the short side of the field, and Washington reaches over the pylon. The ball came loose. Was it already across the line? Waiting on the referee's signal. The referees get together. And apologies as we wait. A conference in the far end zone. The discussion being, did the ball come loose? And it looks like we're going to have a 2nd down play here. They say that Washington stepped out at the 2. No touchdown, no fumble. Possession stays with the Rangers. A 3rd down and very short. Great job by the referee crew to get together and make the right call here. Yarbrough, Washington, and Grogan again in the backfield. A 3 wide receiver set to the near side. And a timeout on the field. That gives us an opportunity to bring you a brief message from one of our title sponsors.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get 1 pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell them Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm gonna make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season's the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
Well, don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
And welcome back here in the east part of Tulsa, the East Central Sports Complex, just off the historic Route 66. The Tulsa Hale Rangers face a 3rd and short here at the opponent 2-yard line. And Washington, Yarbrough, and Grogan again in the backfield, and a run up the middle. And that looks like they may have lost a yard here. That brings up a massive 4th down decision for head coach Brian Jones, who either has an absence of kicking game or really trusts Washington. Looks to go for the score here on 4th down. Number 18, Jason McGrath, races on the field in the last second. And under 1 minute to play here in the quarter, the Hale Rangers pressing the envelope and a delay of game, a massive penalty here. And while we have a break in the action, I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Emerson Orthodontics. Dr. Emerson is a really great guy who loves to see Tulsans smile. He was voted the #1 orthodontist in the Tulsa area and offers a safe and gentle treatment option to give you the customized individual care that you deserve. Invisible treatment with Invisalign for teens and adults alike. You can visit either of his 2 locations in Broken Arrow or Midtown. You can also find them at emersonbraces.com or call 918-459-0092. Back to the live action. A 4th down play here goes awry for the Hale Rangers, who, despite a very impressive drive, go begging here late in the 4th quarter. A 30-yard run by Yarbrough over the right side set the Hale Rangers up in great field position, and number 19, Washington, scampered over the left side to get a 4th and 16 play, setting them up 1st and goal and unable to come away with points. A massive disappointment. At the 2 minute and 30-second mark here in the 22nd mark, I apologize. A 1st down run over the right side, and that looks like will be the final play of the 1st quarter. So, after 1 here in the East Central Sports Complex, it is 6-0. The Glenpool Warriors leading the Hale Rangers. Stay tuned for a brief message from our sponsors.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get 1 pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell them Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
Are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream, the sugar in my cup. I'll gladly let you fill it up.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
And welcome back. The Glenpool Warriors take over after a turnover on downs after a disappointing drive for the Hale Rangers. Taking over at the 9-yard line, a first-yard run gained next to nothing, a second down run up the middle gained a few yards. That will bring up a third down and a short 5 for the Warriors deep in their own end. Out of the shotgun formation, a toss over the left side. Great pursuit by the Hale defense. Will stop him just short of a first down. That will bring up a fourth down and a long 4. And the Warriors look to punt here deep in their own end, an attempt to flip the field and protect their end zone. Number 19, Washington, standing at midfield awaiting the punt. The Warrior punter standing on the 5-yard line. A high snap, well snagged. A short punt for the Warriors. Bounces favorably and goes out at the 50, I apologize, the 45-yard line. A 40-yard punt for the Warriors gives the the Tulsa Hale Rangers a 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line of the Warriors. Moving left to right here in the stadium, the breeze has all but died down. It is a beautiful night for football here in Northeast Oklahoma. Grogan, Washington, and Yarborough again in the backfield. A shotgun formation flanked on both sides by the tailbacks. Washington with a handoff over the right side to Yarborough, who breaks a tackle and turns the edge. A spin move up the sideline down at the 29-yard line. A great athletic run by Yarborough, showing why the gold cleats are appropriate. While we have a break in the action, I'd like to say thank you to Banning Contracting Services, who are the proud sponsor of tonight's game. They are a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business with a staff that includes 33% military veterans. Committed to flawless execution and 100% customer satisfaction, they are based in Tulsa and offer the highest quality and best IT telecommunication solutions, and they provide services to government contracts all over the world. The industry leader in technology, design, and installation, putting IT all together. Call 918-394-4450 or visit banningcs.com. After a penalty, the Hale Rangers have a busted play in the backfield. Washington tries to make something out of nothing, and it looks to be a loss, pinning a flag. A face mask on the Glenpool Warriors will definitely help the Rangers as they move further towards the end zone here on the right side of the stadium.
Come out, down to the
After the penalty, that will set up a first down and 10 from the 30-yard line for Washington and the Hale Rangers. Again, from the shotgun, Washington calls his own number and picks up 3 on the play.
Hey, fellas, grab the sled. Let's go. Move the ball. Grab the sled. Hey, go pistol. Stay there. No, stay there. Stay there. Go.
As we await a second down play, Yarbrough and Grogan again in the backfield with Washington. This triple option offset eye pistol formation seems to be the favored formation for the Hale Rangers. A handoff to the up man, Yarbrough, who carries the pile for a strong gain, leaving a third down and less than a yard for the Hale Rangers. And another whistle on the play, an official timeout. While we have a break in the action, I'd like to say thank you to Lifeway Homes, who have been providing the highest quality homes at affordable prices. And they are a family-owned and operated business serving the Tulsa area for over 15 years. You'll be blown away by what you can do with a prefab or modular home design today. So create your custom home inside and out. Mike and Brenda Harrison have been helping good people find a great home. So find them at lifewayhomes.net or call 918-621-4663. Tonight's game is also brought to you by our friends at Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics, located at 4545 South Harvard Avenue. Route 66 Dental is equipped with the latest technology in 3D imaging, laser surgery, and virtual implants. Schedule your appointment with Dr. David Wong, who is an Oklahoma native and board-certified periodontologist who's just as much fun as he is professionally. Call 918-749-1850 or visit Route66Implants.com. That's Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics. And we are back to the live action here. The referee has spotted the ball and told us it's all okay to play football again. Number 19, Washington, again in the backfield, and the ball is loose. A heads-up play by Washington to get back on top of the ball, and for the second time on this drive, Yarbrough and Washington not on the same page. That loss will bring up a massive fourth down play from the 29-yard line, a 4th down and 9 for the Hale Rangers. 3 wide receivers on the set for the Rangers. A 4-3 look double safety for the Warriors. Rolling to his right, Washington dumps it off short. Brought in by number 2, Grogan, but for no gain. That will be a turnover on downs, a huge stand for the Glenpool Warriors. While there's a break in the action, I'd like to remind you that this evening's game is brought to you by Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates. With over 120 years of combined doctoral experience, Dr. Zellner and Associates are proud to offer you the $99 deal. That covers an eye exam and a stylish pair of eyeglasses. Setting the eye care standard in Tulsa for over 25 years, you can visit the doctors at either of their 2 locations and book the right exam for you by going online to drzellner.com. Call the Harvard location at 918-749-2020 or Memorial at 918-461-2020. After the turnover on downs, the Glenpool Warriors run a first down run right up the middle, a solid gain of 7, bringing up a 2nd down and 3, going right to left here in the stadium. And while there is no action, a flag on the play. And I'm not sure, but we may have had a player infraction, and number 20, Terry Yarbrough, has been asked to leave the field. As we wait the referees to walk off the penalty, we'd like to give a special thanks to our friends at Video Revolution, who have been helping you with cutting-edge electronics since 1982, specializing in home theater installation, repairs, and media conversions, and now creating communication solutions. Pardon me, for Oklahoma businesses too. Video Revolution carries a long list of premium brand electronics, so join the revolution at 7030 South Lewis Avenue or visit videorevolutions.com. That's videorevolution.com, or call 918-495-0586. After the 15-yard penalty, the Glenpool Warriors take over just on the opposite side of midfield, and a first down run over the right side for the Warriors nets a 5-yard gain. 6 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock here in the East Central Sports Complex. The Glenpool Warriors marching here after starting at midfield after a penalty, a second down and 5 from the 45. And a brilliant play design with the fake reverse handoff to the tailback right up the middle with a solid gain of 10 yards, sets up a first and 10. A gain of 9 yards, I apologize. A first and 10 from the 44-yard line of the Hale Rangers. And the speedy number 15 for the Warriors over the left side with a solid gain, but we await another opportunity for the referees to move the ball. While we have a break in the action, we'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Emerson Orthodontics. Dr. Emerson is a really great guy who loves to see Tulsans smile. Voted the #1 orthodontist in the Tulsa area, he offers a safe and gentle treatment option to give you the customized individual care that you deserve. Invisible treatment with Invisalign for teens and adults alike. Visit either location in Broken Arrow or Midtown. You can call 918-459-0092 or visit emersonbraces.com. After the long penalty, march off, the Warriors move all the way back to the 45-yard line. A run over the right side, a short gain of 2 here, bringing up a second down and 14 for the Warriors. Inside the box and the ball is loose on the field. A scramble as the Warriors attempted the same reverse play. A fumble on the field and a recovery by number 2, Colby Grogan. A massive turn of events here in the East Central Sports Complex. A turnover on the fumble, and that sets up the Hale Rangers first and 10 from the Warrior 49. The Warriors come out in the 4-3 look dual safety. The Hale Rangers with 4 wide receivers on the play. Washington and Yarbrough in the backfield. And Yarbrough, showing his athleticism again, breaks a tackle in the backfield. Great pursuit and team tackling led by number 2, Caden Willingham, a junior for the Glenpool Warriors. A great tackle in the backfield there for the Warriors sets up a second down and 13 for the Hale Rangers. A 4 wide receiver set here. The Glenpool defense still in their base 4-3, which means one of these receivers is uncovered. The ball touches the turf again on the option play, and it is still loose. It looks as though number 19, Washington, for the Rangers may have been able to fall on that loose ball, and they retain possession here. A great heady play by the quarterback, number 19, Washington, for the Rangers to hang on to possession. Although it has been difficult for the Rangers to this point to string together a few plays for the positive, and that sets them up with a third down and a nearly insurmountable. Another fumble on the play, picked up by Washington again, and he gets back to almost the original line of scrimmage, and that will bring up a 4th down and 11 for the Rangers, who elect to the clock continues to move here late in the second quarter. The Hale Rangers look to punt from their own 49, and the Warriors look like they are coming to get it. The snap is away, and a low line drive punt caught by the speedy number 15, who makes a couple people miss and brought down at the 40-yard line. And while we have a break in the action, let's go ahead and send you to a message from one of our title sponsors.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting. We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Fanning CS, putting IT all together.
And after the holding call is enforced on the return, the Glenpool Warriors start from their own 15 and looking to, I apologize, their own 17, looking to move away from their own end zone. A running play over the right side nets them a 4-yard gain. And a timeout on the field for an injured player. While we have a player on the field, let's take this opportunity to grab a message from one of our title sponsors.
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm gonna make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season is the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
Don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
And welcome back to the East Central Sports Complex. As you can see, the players and coaches all showing great concern for the injured athlete. I apologize, I don't have a name or number. The athlete has been on his back motionless for the entirety of our break. Everyone here in the stadium either on one knee or on pins and needles awaiting a thumbs up or a good signal of some kind. This is the one thing you always hate to see. These young men put their bodies on the line every week, and every week there's not always an injury to this magnitude, but this one looks like it could be something monumental for this young man as his teammates continue to kneel around him in support.
He's getting up. That's good.
And thankfully, the injured player is up on his feet, and the injured player looks to be number 19, D'Angelo Washington. And if that is the case, that is a massive loss for the Hale Rangers. Washington playing both ways, obviously favoring a left leg, being helped off by his teammates and coaches. Now, you hate to see such a young talent like Washington walking so gingerly. A 6'3" senior clocks in at 185 pounds would be a massive loss for the Hale Rangers if he's unable to go. After the first down run over the right side, the Glenpool Warriors break the huddle on their own 10-yard line. The ball placed on the 22. A second down and 6 awaits when we get back to the live action.
Hold on. Live stream that.
Again in the pistol formation, a handoff over the right side, and we are away. That will be 6. I don't think anybody's going to catch him, and that is a 78-yard touchdown run for the Warriors. As he broke over the right side and turned on the Jets. Nobody could catch him. And after all the excitement, the referees decide that football play will not stand. A holding on the play. The Warriors are up in arms with the call. Of course, the coaching staff saw no wrong on the play. And from the booth, I didn't see the hold either, but that's why I'm not wearing a striped shirt. We are always so grateful for the referees that travel all over the state to call these games for us. We hope that we're able to play some football in the second half, as the first half has been an hour-long affair. The clock showing 1 minute and 45 seconds. Another run for the Warriors, and looks to be a 4-yard gain on the play. The clock will continue to run as the Warriors get set here, who look to be in no hurry, leading 6-0. Here tonight, the ball has been played within the 20s. Both teams have struggled to maintain a long-scoring drive, and the Warriors, as we approach halftime, look like they are in no hurry to do so at this point either. A single safety look for the Hale Rangers. A pump fake and go. The ball is in the air, and a flag on the play. That will be defensive pass interference. A massive play for the Warriors. The clock shows 51 seconds here in the second quarter, and that penalty breathes life into this drive for the Warriors, who look to put points up on the board before the half.
Pass interference on the Rangers.
The Warriors look to receive the ball. And after the referees decipher exactly where we should spot the ball, a 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line for the Warriors. 51 seconds showing on the clock here in the East Central Sports Complex. From the pistol formation again, rolling to his left. A difficult throw, just overthrown. Number 12, Makai Blades, the intended target, just overthrown. 45 seconds on the clock. The incomplete pass stops the clock here as the Warriors hope to add to their lead here before the break. As we approach the halftime whistle here, we'd like to remind you that the Honor Guard and ROTC program here at Nathan Hale is a sight, at Tulsa Hale, I apologize, is a sight to see. If you're in the stadium tonight, you will be lucky to hear the sights and sound of the drill and ceremony expose that we'll see at halftime. And back to the action, a pass over the middle, overthrown once again by the Warriors. The traveling Glenpool faithful fill the opposing stadium seats across from the booth, and you can see the Glenpool Blue bleeding through as their team leads 6-0 here as we approach the break.
Yeah, he is supposed to be tall. They're not going to have him run deep routes.
With 41 seconds still on the clock, a 3rd down and 10 here for the Warriors, and an opportunity for the Hale Rangers to get the ball back in good field position. A deep throw here, a diving, leaping catch all the way down to the 41-yard line. The Warriors showing off the passing game, a massive catch by number 3, Ethan Mosquito. That's his real name is Ethan Mosquito. A timeout on the field after that long reception. The Glenpool Warriors took 3 shots down the field, and the 3rd time was a charm. A brilliant catch by Mosquito, and that sets up a 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Looking over the sideline, trying to locate the injured Washington, number 19. If he has re-entered the game, he has re-entered the game. It's great to see Washington up and moving. That looked like it could have been a pretty severe lower left leg injury, and Washington looks to be moving freely with his teammates here in the huddle. That's great to see. As is the case in most Oklahoma high school football programs, a lot of the better athletes playing both ways, and that is a difficult thing to ask of your body at this age. And from the shotgun, a deep pass over the middle, it's picked off by number 3. And on the run back, he looks to turn the corner. One man to beat, cuts back, broken tackle. Does he have the wheels? And a touchdown on the return. We are awaiting a flag on the play. It looked like it could have been pass interference from the get-go. And the injured player for the Warriors looks to be up on his feet and moving under his own power. This may be coming back. Despite how exciting it was, I believe that we have a pass interference call on the play, awaiting the referees. And I was correct. A pass interference on the play prior to the interception will negate that beautiful 80-yard touchdown run on the interception. That leaves 12 seconds on the clock for the Warriors to get something done. An injured player on the field for the Warriors, I believe that's number... Number 80 for the Warriors, limping off under his own power, which is good to see. On those interception returns, it is always so dangerous as players are running against the grain. It's great to see him up on his own feet. With 12 seconds left on the clock here, the Warriors with a great chance to add to their lead. A couple passing interference calls has helped them move the ball into scoring position now as they start 1st and 10. And we are still awaiting the referees to tell us we can play football again. And while we wait, it's important to note that the pride of the Tulsa Hale Rangers were providing the musical experience for halftime. So stay tuned over the break for some great entertainment here from the awesome Tulsa Hale Marching Band. And after another opportunity, we move the ball even further into Hale territory, all the way down to the 6-yard line. And the referees unsure of where the ball should go. Conference again in the middle of the field. And we await the word.
The 1972 state championship football team, please find your way to the field.
What's going on?
And after a brief discussion with the coaches, the referees acknowledge they had the spot wrong and walk it back to the spot of the foul. As we confer to make sure we have the ball at the right place. And the referees decide that the spot of the foul will be the starting point here as we have 12 seconds on the clock. Back to football for the Warriors. From shotgun, rolling to his right, a throw out to the right side. And a timeout on the field for the Glenpool Warriors. Head coach Steve Edwards was racing down the field to get that call in to give them one more shot at the end zone. The Hale Rangers desperate to keep them out of the end zone here to preserve this slight lead for the Warriors. Going in 6-0 at halftime won't be that bad for the Rangers, given the issues they have faced to this point. Head coach Brian Jones huddles with the defense here as they prepare for this huge second down play. With 4 seconds on the clock, this would look to be the last play of the first half. And the Warriors have elected to come out in the field goal formation. This will be a 34-yard field goal for the Warriors here as we await the snap holding kick. And a high snap just kneeled on, and that will bring us to the halftime break here in the East Central Sports Complex. The Tulsa Hale Rangers behind the Glenpool Warriors 6-0 as we reach the halftime whistle.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get one pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell them Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup, I'll gladly let you fill it up.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting. We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Fanning CS, putting IT all together.
Good evening, Rangers, family, and guests. We are here to introduce you to and to celebrate the coronation of our King, Queen, and Royal Court. The class of 2023. The freshman class has placed the honor of freshman attendant to Yuritsa Tortilla, escorted by Jacob Dreyer. Yuritsa is the daughter of Everett Grajeda. She is involved in JROTC and culinary. Yuritsa's future plans are to go to college and then on to medical school. Jacob is the son of Chandra and Matt Phelps. He is a member of the Hale football team. Jacob's plans for the future are to own his own mechanic shop. Class of 2023, Yuritsa Tortilla and Jacob Ryder. Class of 2022, sophomore class has placed the honor of the sophomore attendant to Gentry Hamilton and Daniel Edwards. Gentry is the daughter of Alicia Thomas and Joe Hamilton. She is involved in the Student Council, JROTC, choir, and National Honor Society. Her future plans are to work in the medical field either in pediatrics or as an anesthesiologist. Daniel is the son of Melissa Randall and Doug Edwards. He is active in band, JROTC drill team, NHS, and student council. Daniel's plans for the future are to go into the service as he works in the medical field. Class of 2022, Gentry Hamilton and Daniel Edwards. For the class of 2021, the junior class has placed the honor of the junior attendant to Cassidy Lynn and James Lane. Cassidy is the daughter of Christy Gildine. She is active with Future Teachers of America, marching band, culinary, choir, and the student council. Cassidy's future plans are to go to college and pursue a major in music education and become a band teacher. James is the son of Charmaine Lane. He plays football, basketball, and is on the track team at Hale High School. James's future plans are to go to college and to run track. Class of 2021, Cassidy Lynn Gildine and James Lane. The senior class of 2020. The senior class has placed the honor of homecoming queen candidate to Savannah Asher and escort Andrew Carpenter. Valerie James and escort John Grace. Aaliyah Morris and escort D'Angelo Washington. And Lexi Reed and escort Sergio Urpeta. Our first queen candidate is Savannah Asher. She is the daughter of Brett Asher. Savannah is on the JROTC Battalion Commander on the 2020 Class Council in National Honor Society and is first chair saxophone and band. She has been a straight A student for the past 3 years and has played softball for Hale. Savannah has been on the state championship for JROTC rifle spinning for the past 2 years. Her future plans are to attend the United States Air Force Academy or to be working on getting her private pilot's license. Her overall goal is to be a successful pilot and a leader in life. Savannah is escorted by Andrew Carpenter. He is the son of Marcus Carpenter and the grandson of Glenda Carpenter. Andrew's activities include JROTC drill team, color guard, honor guard, and saber team. He is a member of the Future Business Leaders of America, Future Teachers of America, and the Academic Club. Andrew plans on attending North Carolina State University to get a mechanical engineering degree.
You got lights on yours. Lights inside.
Our next quick candidate is Valerie James. She is daughter of Yolanda James and James Williams. Valerie plays basketball and participates in student council. Valerie's future plans are to go to college and study forensic psychology or interior design. Valerie is being escorted by John Grace. He is the son of Rose and Cornelius McNeil. John's activities are track and cross country. He is a member of the student council. John plays plans for the future are to become a sports physician for a pro athletic team and invest in his community. Our next queen candidate is Aaliyah Morris. She is the daughter of William Thompson, and Aaliyah plays basketball and is a student trainer for the Hale football team. Her plans for the future are to go to college and get a doctoral degree in business management and law. Aaliyah is being escorted by D'Angelo Washington. He is the son-in-law of Aaliyah Thompson. D'Angelo's activities are quarterback for the Hale Rangers, a strong safety, and plans to play basketball this year. His plans for the future are to go to college to further his career in football and to earn a master's degree in architecture. Our last queen candidate is Lexi Reed. She is the granddaughter of Peggy and Robert Markentile. Lexi is on the marching band, choir, and 2020 Revelation Show. Senior class vice president and student council. She participates in the Gay Straight Alliance debate and robotics club. Lexi is a member of the National Honor Society, Future Teachers of America, and the Business Professionals of America. Her future plans are to pursue a bachelor's degree in music with a minor in business while doing pre-law at OU or WSU. Lexi would like to attend the University of Chicago Law one day, own her own law firm. Lexi is being escorted by Sergio Ortega. He is the son of Ananeva and Jose. Sergio wrestles for the Rangers, and his plans for the future are to pursue a full-time job in the construction field while being fully certified. The class of 2020 candidates and escorts: Savannah Ashford, Andrew Carpenter, Valerie James and John Strait, Olivia Forrest and D'Angelo Washington, Lexi Reed and Sergio Ortega. It is with great pleasure that I introduce to you our Miss Nathan Hale 2019 Queen, Valerie James. And King, John Grace. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your 2020 homecoming king and queen.
Oh, 30 seconds. Back, front.
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm gonna make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season's the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
Don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
King all dressed up. He's got a cloak and a staff. We didn't know. Sad.
And welcome back here. Still going through the halftime breakdown. It was a difficult first half for head coach Brian Jones and the Tulsa Hale Rangers, as a couple turnover on downs and fumbles really staggered the Rangers in the first half. The Warriors, on the other hand, were helped by numerous passing interference penalties. Still unable to put many points on the board. The score still 6-0, the Warriors over the Rangers. A couple outstanding plays to mention for both teams. A 30-yard run, multiple 20-plus yard runs for number 20, Terry Yarborough, for the Hale Rangers, and number 19, Washington, the quarterback, hanging tough despite an ankle injury, still playing both ways, offense and defense. The touchdown run, a 3-yard score for the Glenpool Warriors, are only points in the game thus far, as both teams come out for the second half. You can expect a little bit cleaner game here, as both sides looked like they were in a better rhythm in their last possessions of the first half. The Glenpool Warriors line up to receive the kick, and before we get going here in the second half, I'd like to thank Lifeway Homes, who have been providing the highest quality homes at affordable prices in the Tulsa area for over 15 years. They are family owned and operated, and Mike and Brenda Harrison have been serving the Tulsa area for 15 years. You'll be blown away by what you can do with a prefab or modular home design today. So create your custom home inside and out. Helping good people find a great home, that's Lifeway Homes. Find them at lifewayhomes.net or call 918-621-4663. And there are 12 minutes on the clock. The ball is on the tee, and we are ready for second half action here in the East Central Sports Complex.
Back it up, man.
A high short kick fielded at the 44 by the Warriors. And we've seen both sides employ that short, pseudo high arching end over end kickoff, which could be an onside kick, but there is no bounce before it goes 10 yards. A brilliant way to put pressure on the receiving team, and the Warriors start from their own 40-yard line on this drive.
Go, 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 go! Go down here!
From the shotgun formation, the Warriors hand off over the right side, a gain of what looks to be about 3.5, just under 4 yards. We're going to have a second down and 6. And another handoff, a broken tackle up the middle, close to a first down marker. We await the referee's decision on the spot, and it looks like they give them a 1st and 10 here on the run up the middle for the Warriors.
Hey! You gotta settle down up 2 steps, look back inside. Let's go, right here. Right here! Hey!
The Warriors come out in the offset pistol I formation. Motion to the left, overloaded to the near side of the field. And the run comes to the near side. Great blocking. A huge hole, and that is an 11-yard scamper for the Warriors. Number 21. While there's a break in the action, I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by our friends at Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics. Located at 4545 South Harvard Avenue, Route 66 Dental is equipped with the latest technology in 3D imaging, laser surgery, and virtual implants. Schedule your appointment today with Dr. David Wong, who is an Oklahoma native and board-certified periodontologist, who is just as much fun as he is professional. Call 918-749-1850 or visit Route66Implants.com. After a first down run here for the Warriors, a gain of 10 brings up another first down and 10 from the Tulsa Hale 29-yard line. The Warriors come out moving the ball very well on their first drive of the second half. Again from the shotgun, a run up the middle, and if it ain't broken, don't fix it is the mindset for the Glenpool Warriors, who look to have run that same play almost continuously. And when you're winning the battle up front, I guess you just keep handing it off because they are getting great push. The running back isn't being touched until the second level. A great design here for the Glenpool Warriors. And what looks to be the exact same play, an inside trap handoff over the left side, nets them another 6 yards, and that will bring up a first down and 10 from the 16-yard line of the Hale Rangers. Just no answer up front for the Tulsa Hale Rangers. And there are 8 men in the box for the Rangers. And the same play again, a handoff over the left side, a 5-yard pickup. While we have a break in the action, I'd like to remind you that this evening's game is brought to you by Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates. With over 120 years of combined doctoral experience, Dr. Zellner and Associates are proud to offer you the $99 deal. That covers an eye exam and a stylish pair of eyeglasses. Setting the eye care standard in Tulsa for over 25 years. Visit the doctors at either of their 2 locations and book the right exam for you by going online to drzellner.com. Find them on Harvard or Memorial. Call the Harvard location at 918-749-2020 or Memorial at 918-461-2020. That's Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates. And after the flag, that will set up a first and goal from the 5-yard line, a prime opportunity here for the Warriors to add to their lead early in the third quarter. With 8:35 showing on the clock, the Glenpool Warriors have put together a solid drive as we await the referee's confirmation here on the call. Head coach Brian Jones doesn't agree. Once the referees give us the go-ahead, we are ready for a first and goal from the 5. The inside handoff, and he walks in untouched. Another touchdown for the Glenpool Warriors, who now lead 12-0 here in the East Central Sports Complex. Head coach Steve Edwards elects to go for 2 here as the Hale Rangers look to keep themselves in the game and keep it 12-0. The Warriors come out in the offset eye pistol formation as they have all night. And the pass goes to the near side And the two-point conversion is good. A rolling out to the right pass brings us to 14-0 here in the East Side or East Central Sports Complex. Stay tuned for a message from one of our sponsors.
You are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup. I'll gladly let you fill it up.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting. We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Banning CS, putting IT all together.
And welcome back after the kickoff. Again, the short, high, tumbling style fielded at the 30-yard line, and a 5-yard return for number 2, Cody. I apologize, Colby Grogan, who is behind Washington in the offset I formation for the Hale Rangers. Yarbrough switching sides, dancing around Washington in the backfield on this 1st and 10. And before the play, we have a timeout on the field. While we have a break in the action, I'd like to say thank you to Banning Contracting Services for being a proud sponsor of tonight's game. They are a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business with a staff that includes 33% military veterans. They are committed to flawless execution and 100% customer satisfaction. Based in Tulsa, Banning Contracting Services offers the highest quality and best cost IT telecommunication solutions, and they provide services to government contracts all over the world. They are an industry leader in technology, design, and installation. Putting IT all together, that's Banning Contracting Services. Find them at banningscs.com or call 918-394-4450. And waiting the referees go ahead. A 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line here, moving right to left in the stadium for the Hale Rangers. Washington again in the shotgun formation. A handoff to number 2, Colby Grogan. Looks to be a gain of 4 and a flag on the play.
The carry gets for about 3 yards, but after the play, Captain Laundry on the field.
A gain of 3 on the run for Grogan, and we await the referee's call. A personal foul late hit on the Glenpool Warriors, and that will move the ball 15 yards all the way out to the 42, looks to be the 43-yard line, 42-yard line of the Warriors. A massive penalty there. If you have any of the referees in tonight's game on your fantasy team, you are racking up points as the referees seem to be involved in every play. And we're back to the action here. From the shotgun, Washington calls his own number and runs up the middle for a gain of 5. A tough run for a gain of 5. Good to see Washington moving at pace and cutting left and right after his lower leg injury in the first half. great to see him back on the field leading his team. Washington again from the shotgun. A quick screen out to the near side. And number 25, DeMontre Meeks on the catch. A senior from Tulsa with a great catch and run, and that will bring up a 3rd down and 2. As both teams, you can see the intensity ratcheting up here in the second half. A 3 wide receiver set here for Washington as he looks to Coach Jones for the go-ahead. Grogan behind him. Washington calls his own number, a couple great cuts, and finds his way to the near side. And pending the spot, that could be a 1st down after a tough run by number 19, Washington, for the Hale Rangers. And it will be a 1st down and 10 from the 33-yard line of the Warriors. I'd like to send out a special thanks to our friends at Video Revolution, who have been helping you with cutting-edge electronics since 1982, specializing in home theater installations, repairs, and media conversions, and now creating communication solutions for Oklahoma businesses too. Video Revolution carries a long list of premium brand electronics, so join the revolution at 7030 South Lewis Avenue. You can also find them at videorevolution.com or call 918-495-0586. And another flag on the play after that 2nd down run, and we await the referee's call. And the referee's marching off another penalty call. I believe the umpire is leading the game in rushing tonight, as we have had multiple infractions from both teams in the 15-yard variety. And it looks as though we have a referee's adjudication calling in captains from both teams to hopefully calm down each side of their squad. And another flag on the play. And while we await this fiasco, let's take a break and get a word from one of our title sponsors.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get 1 pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell them Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
And welcome back. A 1st and 10 for the Hale Rangers. A backwards pass, a dangerous play. Number 25 seemed unaware that that was a live ball. And after all the hullabaloo, it looks like we're going to have a 2nd down and 15 for the Glenpool Warriors. I apologize for the Hale Rangers, as the Glenpool Warriors catch a break here as the Rangers are driving deep into their end of the field. And the handoff goes to number 2, Colby Grogan, over the right side. And another tough run for Grogan. Looks to be a gain of 4, which will get them almost back to the original line of scrimmage. And another flag on the play while we await the referee's confirmation. I'd like to say thank you to Emerson Orthodontics for sponsoring tonight's game. Dr. Emerson is a really great guy who loves to see Tulsans smile. He was voted the #1 orthodontist in the Tulsa area and offers a safe and gentle treatment option to give you customized individual care that you deserve. Using Invisible treatment with Invisalign for teens and adults alike, visit either location in Broken Arrow or Midtown. You can also find them at emersonbraces.com or call 918-459-0092. And again, another sideline infraction on the Glenpool Warriors, who look for explanation on what exactly is being called. The referees converge on the Glenpool sideline to discuss exactly what the issue is. That is their second sideline infraction of the half, and it has kept the drive alive for the Hale Rangers, who had just suffered a 10-yard loss and now have gained 10 yards on the infraction and face a 3rd and 7 from the 12-yard line. And it looks like we may be able to play football again here any second. Number 19 with a handoff to number 20, Terry Yarbrough, who gains a gain of 2, it looks, on the play, leaning forward. This brings up a massive 4th down for the Hale Rangers, who desperately need to bring some points back to give themselves a chance in the game. And from the shotgun, flanked on his right by Yarbrough, number 20, a 2-receiver set. Washington keeps it and calls his own number and is upended just near the first down marker. We will see what the referee says, and it is a first down. A tough run for Washington. The Hale Rangers refusing to go away here early in the second half. As the clock has just rolled into the 5-minute mark, the Hale Rangers pushing deep into the Warrior end of the field for the second time tonight. The first time a turnover on downs after penalties. And the handoff to number 20, Yarbrough, dances in the backfield and goes nowhere. Number 2, Colby Grogan, back in the game for the Rangers, as the Glenpool Warriors desperately look for a stop here. And after another penalty, it looks to be a holding penalty. They will march off 10 yards, and that will set up
Holding penalty on the Rangers will back us up.
another first down and goal from just inside the 20-yard line for the Hale Rangers. And a run over the right side by number 2, Colby Grogan, for a very short gain, brings up a second down and goal from the 18. Again in the shotgun, Washington and Grogan in the backfield. Washington flushed from the pocket and flips it towards the receiver. Is that a live ball? There looked to be a receiver in the vicinity. We will await the referee's call, and they will pick up the flag. A great job by the linesman to come in and direct him that there was a receiver in the area. A heady play by number 19, Washington, to get the ball out of his hands and avoid the sack. The obviously frustrated Hale Rangers face a 3rd down and goal from the 18-yard line of the Glenpool Warriors. From the shotgun, Washington is flushed from the pocket, and with nowhere to go, forced to throw it away. A difficult turn of events here for the Hale Rangers, who had a 1st and goal from the 5-yard line and now face a 4th and goal from the 18. Head coach Brian Jones stands with his arms crossed at the 30-yard line, hoping for a better result on this drive after the great momentum and once again a penalty here on the play, an intentional grounding on number 19 Washington will back them up even further all the way to the what looks to be the 25-yard line. A 4th and goal here. Washington flushed out to the right on the play and bounces one short of his receiver. That will be another turnover on downs for the Hale Rangers. And while we have a break in the action, let's take this opportunity to receive a message from one of our title sponsors. We'll be back in just 1 second.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
And welcome back to the East Central Sports Complex. The Glenpool Warriors and Tulsa Hale Rangers locked in a tight ball game here. The Warriors up 14-0. Just over 2 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. The Warrior running game has been nearly unstoppable as they hand it off over the left side again. And the ball's on the field and a scramble at the 45-yard line of the Warriors. We will see who comes out of the scrum with the ball. The Hale Rangers signal that they have it, but the ones in these striped shirts are the one that matter. And it is the Hale Rangers football on the fumble. What a huge turn of events for the Rangers, and recovered by number 20, Terry Yarbrough, who comes out of the pile a little gimpy after having all those bodies diving on top of him. Way to stay strong by number 20, Yarbrough, to recover that fumble. And a great opportunity to put points on the board here for the Rangers, who have been inside the red zone 3 times tonight, unable to put points on the board. A handoff to the up man, Yarbrough, who looks to gain 2 yards on the play. They'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the Rangers. The Tulsa Hale faithful spurring on their team here just under the booth. The band and JROTC programs making noise for their classmates and fellow Rangers. Washington with a pass out to the far side, read and exposed by the Warrior defense. Looks to be a loss of 3 on the play. Forward progress puts him at the 44-yard line of the Warriors, and they will face a 3rd and very long 3rd and 11, make it almost 12 yards for the Hale Rangers, who have struggled all night to move the ball. Head coach Brian Jones obviously distraught on the sideline. Again from the shotgun, Washington rolls to his left and shows his athleticism, but is met by 4 Warriors on the play, and the frustration mounting, bringing up a 4th down and 7 as we've just rolled under the 1-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Another massive decision for Coach Jones, who elects to go for it here with an opportunity to pin the Warriors deep in their own end. A brave, some might say risky call here, and Washington, rolling to his right with no one available, is forced to throw it away again, and another turnover on downs for the Hale Rangers. D'Angelo Washington, number 19 for the Hale Rangers, has had difficulty all night having time to even see his receivers go down the field, much less make an accurate throw from the pocket. Everything on the move, on the run, and it doesn't matter who you are or where you play or at what level. That is a difficult thing to do. The Hale Rangers on defense now look to come up with a massive stop and another turnover, if possible, to give themselves a chance here late in the 3rd quarter. And a false start on the Glenpool Warriors front 5 before the play. We'll move them back 5 yards and set them up with a 1st down and 15 from the 35-yard line.
Hey, D-line, we got to get low, come off the ball, get penetration. Let's go.
And awaiting a 1st and 15 for the Glenpool Warriors. Just over 30 seconds on the clock. This could be a broken play, making something out of nothing. The quarterback for the Warriors, number 4 on the run. I apologize, number 5 on the run. Getting near a 1st down. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 1 for the Glenpool Warriors, just on their own side of midfield. And the overloaded, that play will go nowhere because it was stopped by the quarter siren at the end of 3 here in the East Central Sports Complex. The Glenpool Warriors lead the Tulsa Hale Rangers 14-0. We'll see you in just 1 minute. Stay tuned for a message from our title sponsors.
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm going to make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season is the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
Well, don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
And welcome back as we await the start of the fourth quarter here in the East Central Sports Complex. A quick recap of the game thus far. If you are a Tulsa Hale Ranger fan, it has been a difficult ordeal to this point. Yarborough has over 70 yards on the ground tonight and no scores. Hale has been inside the red zone 4 times tonight with no points. Very difficult and frustrating if you're a Hale fan or supporter. The Glenpool Warriors have struggled as well. Kudos to the Hale defense for standing strong. The first drive of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors start with a run over the right side, and that will be a first down, a gain of 10 on the play. First down and 10 for the Warriors. While we have a break in the action, I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by our friends at Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics. Located at 4545 South Harvard Avenue, Route 66 Dental is equipped with the latest technology in 3D imaging, laser surgery, and virtual implants. So schedule your appointment with Dr. David Wong, an Oklahoma native and board-certified periodontologist who is just as much fun as he is professional. Call 918-749-1850 or visit Route66Implants.com. And after the first down play, which is a minimal gain, looks to be a second down and 8.5 from the 41-yard line of the Hale Rangers. And great defensive pursuit by number 8, Keanu Lee, a senior for the Rangers, with the tackle in the backfield. A loss of 3 on the play brings up a third down and 12 for the Warriors, who look to extend their lead here early in the fourth quarter. A pass to the far side to the speedy number 15, who catches the ball and turns on the wheels. And if you are in the stadium tonight, you have to keep an eye on number 15 for the Glenpool Warriors, who has been a terror after the catch tonight. He takes care of the kick returns and punt returns for the Warriors and has really shown the wheels tonight. Great speed along the edges, and as we know, speed in football is a useful tool. Again from the shotgun, a handoff over the right side. Some clean running by number 3, Ethan Mosquito, on the run. The running game for the Warriors has been everything you could want it to be tonight. The Warriors have reached the red zone on nearly every drive tonight, but unable to put points up each time. Both teams have the same similar issue with no field goal kicking to speak of, and a loose ball here. Looks like Mosquito falls on it at the 34-yard line. A heads-up play there on the low snap. That miscue will bring up a second down, and incredibly long. Looks to be a second down and 27. The Warriors shooting themselves in the foot here on this drive, attempting to extend their lead. From the shotgun again, pistol formation. Another handoff to Mosquito over the near side. And showing wheels, Terry Yarbrough from his linebacker position keeps that play to a 6-yard gain. A massive stop there as there was nothing but green grass ahead of Mosquito. A third down and 16, make that 17 yards for the Glenpool Warriors. The Hale faithful cheering on the defense here. 8 men in the box to stop this run. And a great tackle again by number 19, Washington, who plays both ways along with Yarbrough. Washington from his, looks to be linebacker position, makes the tackle. I apologize. Washington playing safety for the Hale Rangers and quarterback, a two-way player. From the shotgun on 4th down, a deep pass, and I think that's going to be offensive pass interference as both hands found the back of the receiver. While the referees confer, let's take a break and get a, I apologize, we're going to stay here with the play as an offensive pass interference from the gate, a touchdown pass for the Warriors. The pass interference will back the Warriors up. And as we await the whistle to start play again, I'd like to remind you that this evening's game is brought to you by Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates. With over 120 years of combined doctoral experience, Dr. Zellner and Associates are proud to offer you the $99 deal that covers an eye exam and a stylish pair of eyeglasses. Setting the eye care standard in Tulsa for over 25 years, visit the doctors at either of their 2 locations and book the right exam for you by going online to drzellner.com. Find them on Harvard or call 918-749-2020 or the Memorial location at 918-461-2020. And after the long-awaited play, a turnover on downs gives the Hale Rangers life here in the 4th quarter. And while we have an opportunity, let's take a break and get a word from one of our title sponsors.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting. We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Fanning CS, putting IT all together.
And welcome back. After another turnover on downs, the Hale Rangers take over at the 40-yard line, and they face a 2nd and 9. The handoff to number 2, Colby Grogan, and Grogan with a gain of 4, almost 5 yards. The ball moved to the 45-yard line. I apologize, the 46-yard line. A 3rd down and 4. Washington and Yarbrough in the backfield. Yarbrough breaks free, showing his strength and speed, and a flag on the play. That referee has a great arm, just threw a flag 30 yards on the play. We await the referee's adjudication, and while we have a break, I'd like to thank Banning Contracting Services for being a proud sponsor of tonight's game. They are a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business with a staff that includes 33% military veterans. They are committed to flawless execution and 100% customer satisfaction. Based in Tulsa, they offer the highest quality and best cost IT telecommunications solutions and provide services to government contracts all over the world. They are an industry leader in technology, design, and installation. Putting IT all together, that's Banning Contracting Services. Call them at 918-394-4450 or visit banningcs.com. After the flag on the play, the Hale Rangers are backed up all the way to their own 31-yard line, negating a 30-yard run by Yarbrough. The ref in the very far back made the holding call. And now extracurriculars after the whistle. Both teams separate themselves. And we await another 4th down and long for the Hale Rangers. And Washington reaches back and lets it go, and a downed Hale player in the middle of the field, no flag on the play. While we await the referee's decision, let's go ahead and take a break and receive a message from our sponsors.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
You are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup, I'll gladly let you fill it up.
And welcome back to the action here in the East Central Sports Complex. While you were away, you missed an absolutely blistering hit by Terry Yarbrough. And a holding call on the play will back the Glenpool Warriors up to the 45-yard line of the Hale Rangers. And we will see another 1st down and 20. I apologize. A 1st down and 16. Again, in the pistol formation, a handoff over the left side, and a tough run there by number 21 for the Glenpool Warriors. While we have a break in the action, I'd like to say thank you to Lifeway Homes, who have been providing highest quality homes at affordable prices. They are family owned and operated, and Mike and Brenda Harrison have been serving the Tulsa area for over 15 years. You will be blown away by what you can do with a prefab or modular home design today. So create your custom home inside and out. Helping good people find a great home, that's Lifeway Homes. Call them at 918-621-4663 or visit lifewayhomes.net. A 2nd down run picks up 12 yards for the Glenpool Warriors, and that is a 1st and 10. Ball placed at the 45-yard line on the far hash here in the stadium from the booth. The Warriors going right to left here in the fourth quarter. There is no wind to speak of, so kicking game should be in play. The passing game has been a struggle for both teams tonight, but the Warrior run game has been up and down the field. And another handoff here. Mosquito over the right side, a gain of 6. That'll bring up a second down and a long 4. The Warriors break the huddle, coming out in what looks to be their signature offset eye pistol formation. And another handoff. I think that we have seen the same play called continuously
mainly just who's carrying the ball, but
for the Warriors. A pass play sprinkled in here and there, but they're having such success moving the ball. That play nets them another 6 yards, brings up a 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line of the Rangers. And if it's not broken, don't fix it for the Warriors right now. Again, in the single receiver set, a pass play here and double covered and caught out of bounds. A great athletic play by Washington from his free safety position, number 19. Did not come in bounds, and that will bring up a second down and 10 from the 14. Three minutes and 43 seconds on the clock here in the East Central Sports Complex. Another handoff for the Warriors, and number 21 is spun down after a decent gain here. Looks to be a gain of 6 yards on the play, and that will bring up a 4th down. I apologize, the down marker still says 3rd down, so we will go with what the scoreboard says, a 3rd down and 4 for the Warriors. Again in the offset pistol formation here. A handoff over the right side. And a good run, a good strong run will pick up a 1st down all the way down to the 1-yard line as the Warriors are threatening again. Hands on hips for the Hale defense as they have absorbed this onslaught running game by the Glenpool Warriors. And if you're in the stadium tonight, I don't know if our cameras are translating, but the front 5 to maybe 7 players through the tight ends for the Warriors are large young men who love to run the ball. And another handoff over the right side. Great push by the offensive line. And a touchdown run. Another short touchdown run for the Warriors, who now lead the game 20-0 over the Hale Rangers, and a 2-point conversion pending for the Warriors. The Warriors again from their pistol formation, and an offsides by number 54. Rico Parker from his defensive end position will move the ball half the distance to the goal, and now a 2-point conversion from the 1-yard line awaits the Warriors. And the 1 yard conversion is good. And flags come raining down on the play as extracurriculars after the play. The frustration boiling over the top for the Hale Rangers, and after the score, it is 22-0. The Warriors over the Rangers. Stay tuned for a message from one of our sponsors.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get 1 pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell him Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
And a welcome back to the East Central Sports Complex. The score 22-0. A resounding 0 on the board for the Hale Rangers at home tonight. They welcomed the Glenpool Warriors in, and the Warriors wasted no time. A dominant performance by the Warrior run game, and after the personal foul penalty on the Rangers, the kickoff will occur from the 45-yard line across midfield for the Warriors. If there was ever a time for an onside kick, this would be the time they could recover the ball and essentially run the clock down and end the game. And they elect to kick long, and end-over-end kick lands in the end zone for a touchback. The Hale Rangers will start from their own 20-yard line. Two minutes and 28 seconds on the clock. The Hale Rangers need a miracle of sorts. They definitely have the explosive capability with Washington, Yarbrough, and Grogan in the backfield. It has just been difficult to move the front four of the Warriors, who have won in the trenches tonight. Washington with the handoff up the middle to Yarbrough, and again stuffed in the backfield, a loss of 3 on the play. And a timeout on the field for the Glenpool Warriors. Up 22-0, stopping the clock seems disadvantageous for the Warriors, allowing the Hale offense to come together with head coach Jones and devise a plan here for their comeback. The frustration for the Hale Rangers is evident. A lot of hanging heads, helmets down by their sides. It has been an absolute lesson in how to run the ball by the Warriors, and the Hale defense has yet to come up with an answer. On the other side of the ball, Coach Jones and D'Angelo Washington have struggled to find the right play calling sequence to get the ball moving north and south. Nothing to be taken away from the Glenpool defense, who has stood strong all night. The silver and white jerseys, while difficult to read jersey numbers, have been in sync and taking care of business here in the East Central Sports Complex tonight. And after the timeout, we await a 2nd down and 13 for the Hale Rangers. Washington, Grogan, and Yarbrough in the backfield. And another impressive run by Yarbrough, a pickup of what looks to be 8 yards, will bring up a 3rd down and 3. A singular bright spot tonight for the Hale Rangers has been number 20, Terry Yarbrough, who is approaching the 100-yard mark tonight. A couple penalties have stymied the runs he's put together, and now Washington chooses to call his own number, and that will be no gain on the play. Look to be a broken play once again. And we are approaching the 1-minute mark here in the stadium as Washington calls his own number and goes over the left side. And the largest play of the game to date for the Rangers, as the quarterback keeper nets them 40 yards on the carry. A huge play here as they hurry to the line. The linesmen don't seem to be in much of a hurry, as we are still not set as the linesmen walk. And the referees again getting together to decide if there can be a play. And the referees decide there was no penalty on the play, and we see a 1st and 10 from the 40 for the Hale Rangers as the clock again winds down. And the snap with 1 minute left on the clock. A quarterback keeper over the right side for Washington, and he is spun down after a short gain. You can see the athleticism on display here by Washington, who is an outstanding basketball player here at Tulsa Hale High School. It has just been a difficult time to gain anything over the edges as the Warrior defense in their 4-3-2 safety look crowd the box. It is easy to understand why it has been difficult to move the ball. And on 2nd down, a gain of 9 will bring up a 3rd down and 1 for the Hale Rangers. With 14 seconds left on the clock, barring a penalty or an incomplete pass, this would look to be the final play of the game. The referees halting play once again here, as the Rangers look to just down the ball and let the clock run out, and that will do it. From the East Central Sports Complex, our final score tonight: the Glenpool Warriors 22 and the Hale Rangers nothing. A difficult affair for the Rangers and head coach Jones as the teams shake hands at midfield. Let's take this opportunity to remind you that high school football in Oklahoma every Thursday and Friday night Game Day Films will bring you the live action. You can find us online on YouTube, social media, or search Game Day Films.live, and you can recap any of our games here in the northeast corner of Oklahoma. It is an honor to broadcast with Tulsa Public Schools and the affiliated high schools here in Tulsa. Tonight's game was highlighted by the outstanding run game for the Glenpool Warriors, and even further highlighted by the outstanding work on the front line for the Warriors, who opened up large running lanes all night. On the other side of the ball, the Hale Rangers struggled to find rhythm. The play calling was a difficult process tonight, as numerous broken plays and penalties really slowed the Hale Rangers on offense. Terry Yarbrough, number 20, with great work tonight, over 100 yards on the ground, no scores, as each time they got into the scoring position, they were unable to punch it in. Head coach Brian Jones with lots of work to do this week, and we await to see the results, as we expect great things from the Hale Rangers and Glenpool Warriors moving forward. And once again, our final score here from the East Central Sports Complex: the Glenpool Warriors 22, the Hale Rangers nothing. For myself, Nicholas Hines, my producer Nick, and our cameramen Thomas and Aiden, we thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Join us again next Thursday and Friday night as we bring you high school football in Tulsa. Thank you so much, and we will see you next week.